There's something beautiful about being here tonight, surrounded by faces that have been a part of my journey. I've been thinking deeply about transitions. Life has this way of reminding us, sometimes gently, sometimes not so gently, that nothing lasts forever. But here's the thing, your replacement will be there. And that's not something to fear, that's something to embrace. Change is how we grow. I want us all to sit with that truth for a moment. If you've ever been in a role, a space, a relationship where you thought they could never find someone to fill this spot, well, let me tell you, they can. And they will. And that's okay, because we were never meant to hold on to things indefinitely. We're meant to be part of a continuum, one chapter in a bigger, more beautiful story. When someone steps into the space you once occupied, it's not about erasing you, it's about continuing the work you started. It's about building on the foundation you've laid. And isn't that the greatest gift we can give? To know that what we've done matters enough to live on through someone else. But let's talk about the real work of this moment, gratitude. Gratitude for the time I've had to learn, to grow, and to lead. Gratitude for the people, each one of you, who've walked alongside me, who've challenged me, who've believed in me. And to the one stepping into my shoes, let me just say this, you've got this. You'll bring your own light, your own ideas, your own magic. And I'll be here rooting for you, because your success is the legacy of this role. This journey, this life we're all building together. So as I step back, I do so with faith. Faith in the process, faith in the person replacing me, and faith that the best is still ahead for all of us. Thank you. Thank you for being my constant, my joy, my family, and thank you for embracing what comes next, because your replacement will be there, but my gratitude and my love, that's forever. Change is one of the most inevitable aspects of life. It comes at us sometimes gently, like the turning of seasons, and other times abruptly, like a thunderstorm disrupting a clear sky. But no matter how it arrives, change is always an opportunity for growth. When we resist it, we rob ourselves of the chance to evolve, to learn, and to step into the next version of ourselves. Embracing change doesn't mean we won't feel discomfort or fear. It means we choose to see those feelings as part of the process of transformation. Think about the times in your life when change felt overwhelming. Maybe it was leaving a familiar place, saying goodbye to a role you loved, or watching someone else take the reins of something you nurtured. In those moments, it's easy to focus on what's being left behind, but what if we shift that perspective? What if, instead of fearing the loss, we celebrate the growth? Every ending is a beginning. When we welcome change, we allow ourselves to step into a new chapter with open hearts and open minds. We learn new skills, meet new people, and discover strengths we didn't know we had. We also create space for others to grow. Sometimes embracing change isn't just about us, it's about making room for someone else to shine, to bring their own ideas and energy to the table. There's power in recognizing that change isn't here to break us, it's here to build us. It challenges us to let go of the familiar, to trust in the unknown, and to believe in our ability to adapt. Growth doesn't happen in comfort zones, it happens when we lean into the uncomfortable, the unpredictable, the unfamiliar. So let's not fear change. Let's see it for what it really is, a chance to grow into something greater, to expand our horizons, and to step boldly into the future. Because when we embrace change, we're not just growing ourselves, we're paving the way for something bigger and better than we could have imagined. When our time in a role, a place, or a moment comes to an end, it's natural to wonder what we're leaving behind. Will our absence be felt? Will the work we've done matter? These questions speak to something deeper than just doing a job or fulfilling a responsibility. They speak to the desire to leave a legacy. A legacy isn't about being irreplaceable. It's about creating something so meaningful, so impactful, that it continues to resonate even when we're no longer there. Leaving a legacy means more than just fulfilling tasks. It's about making an imprint that endures. It's about building systems, relationships, and ideas that are strong enough to outlast us. A legacy lives on in the lessons we've taught, the people we've inspired, and the moments we've created. It's in the foundations we've built so that others can step forward, not to start over, but to continue building upon the work we've already done. When we focus on leaving a legacy, we shift our mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance. Instead of worrying about whether someone will replace us, we think about how they will carry forward what we've started. It's not about closing a chapter, it's about ensuring the story continues, richer and more dynamic because of our contribution. A legacy is a gift, not just to others, but to ourselves. It's the reassurance that what we've done has mattered, that we've planted seeds that will grow long after we've moved on. And those seeds, they thrive not in our presence, but in the care and attention of those who come after us. When we step away from a role or a moment, leaving a legacy ensures that we leave something greater than a vacancy. A vacancy is a void, a space where people feel lost or lack. But a legacy is a bridge, a connection between what was and what will be. It's a sign of leadership and love, of faith in the future, and of the understanding that our impact is never truly confined to our presence. To leave a legacy is to believe that our purpose is not just to fill a space, but to create something lasting. It's to know that when we step away, we do so with the confidence that what we've built will endure, inspire, and thrive in ways we may never fully see, but will always feel. Life is not a single journey with a defined beginning and end. It's a continuum, a flowing stream of moments, experiences, and contributions that connect us all. When we look at our roles in this grand tapestry, we realize that none of us are here to carry the entire load alone. We are part of something bigger, a chain of events, a sequence of efforts, a collective story where each of us plays a role. Celebrating the continuum means honoring this truth and finding joy in the understanding that what we do is part of an ongoing journey. Every accomplishment we achieve is built on the foundation laid by those who came before us. And every step we take creates a path for those who will follow. This is not just about passing the baton, it's about recognizing the beauty of the race itself, the unity, the shared vision, and the trust in the process of transition. There's no room for ego here because the continuum isn't about any single person, it's about the enduring progress of everyone involved. When someone steps into the role you once held, they are not erasing your work or replacing your value. They are continuing what you began, bringing their own strengths and perspectives to the journey. This is something to celebrate. It's a testament to the strength of what you've built that it can evolve and grow with someone new at the helm. The continuum also reminds us that our contributions are never truly lost. They live on in the systems we've shaped, the people we've mentored, and the ideas we've shared. The ripples of our efforts extend far beyond what we might see in our lifetime, and that's what makes this journey so extraordinary. Knowing that we are part of an unending cycle gives purpose to our actions and significance to our choices. To celebrate the continuum is to release the need for control or permanence and embrace the joy of being part of something enduring. It's about stepping back with grace, knowing that your chapter adds to a story much larger than you. It's about cheering for those who take up where you left off, knowing they will carry the journey forward in ways that reflect both your influence and their innovation. In celebrating the continuum, we honor the interconnectedness of it all, the people, the moments, the contributions. It's a reminder that while our time in any space may be finite, the impact we make is infinite. And that is truly worth celebrating. Gratitude is a powerful lens through which to view our journey. Each chapter of our life, whether long or short, successful or challenging, contributes to the person we are becoming. Being grateful for your chapter means pausing to honor the time, the lessons and the experiences that have shaped you. It's an acknowledgement that every step along the way, even the difficult ones, has added value to your story. There's something deeply empowering about reflecting on where you've been and truly appreciating it. Think about the people you've met, the opportunities you've seized, and even the setbacks you faced. Every one of those moments holds significance. The relationships you've built, the skills you've honed, and the growth you've experienced, none of it happened by accident. Each chapter serves its purpose, even if that purpose isn't immediately clear. When you approach your chapter with gratitude, you move away from feelings of regret or what if and instead focus on what is. Gratitude helps you see how far you've come and reminds you of the strength it took to get here. It's not about wishing for more time or dwelling on what could have been. It's about celebrating what was and recognizing its role in your journey. Even if your chapter is coming to a close, there's immense value in being thankful for the opportunities it provided. Perhaps it allowed you to grow in ways you never imagined, to connect with people who enriched your life, or to leave a mark that will endure long after you move on. Gratitude transforms endings into beginnings because it allows you to release the past with love and step into the future with hope. Being grateful for your chapter doesn't mean you have to ignore its challenges. In fact, the struggles often hold the most profound lessons. Those moments of doubt, hardship, or failure are the ones that teach resilience, patience, and courage. Gratitude isn't about pretending everything was perfect. It's about appreciating the journey, imperfections, and all. As you reflect on your chapter, let gratitude fill the space where doubt or sadness might creep in. Thank the experiences for what they taught you, the people for what they gave you, and yourself for how you showed up. Each chapter is a gift, a stepping stone to the next, and by being grateful for it, you carry its wisdom and joy with you wherever you go. True leadership isn't just about what you achieve while you're in a position, it's about how you prepare the space for those who come after you. Uplifting the successor means embracing the responsibility of ensuring their success, not as a threat to your legacy, but as an extension of it. It's about recognizing that the work continues even when you're no longer the one leading it, and finding pride in the fact that you've contributed to its momentum. To uplift a successor is to acknowledge that they bring their own strengths, ideas, and perspective to the role. They are not there to replicate you, they are there to build upon what you've created. This requires humility and generosity. It means sharing your knowledge and insights openly, offering encouragement, and instilling confidence in their ability to make the role their own. Your willingness to guide them reflects not just your character, but your belief in the value of the work itself. When we support those stepping into our shoes, we are planting seeds of trust and empowerment. A kind word, a shared piece of advice, or even a vote of confidence can make all the difference in their journey. Remember that you too were once new, navigating the uncertainties of a role, and likely benefited from someone who believed in you. Now it's your turn to pass that gift forward. Uplifting a successor is not just an act of kindness, it's an investment in the future. By championing their success, you ensure that the work you've done continues to thrive. You show others that transitions can be collaborative and constructive, rather than competitive or divisive. This creates a culture of support that inspires others to follow your example. It's also important to step back gracefully, allowing your successor the space to grow and lead without feeling overshadowed. Offering guidance doesn't mean clinging to control, it means providing the tools they need to succeed and trusting them to take it from there. Your faith in them is a powerful statement, one that underscores the importance of collective success over individual recognition. Uplifting a successor is an act of love for the role, for the work, and for the future it holds. It's a declaration that what truly matters isn't who holds the position, but how the vision moves forward. When you uplift your successor, you elevate the entire journey, proving that leadership is not about standing alone at the top, but about ensuring others rise with you. Transitions are inevitable in life, and with them often comes uncertainty. Trusting in the transition means embracing the process of change with faith rather than fear. It's about understanding that while the unknown can be unsettling, it's also filled with opportunity and potential. Change doesn't signify an end, it signals growth, evolution, and the chance to move forward in new and meaningful ways. Trusting in the transition requires letting go of the need for control. It's natural to feel a sense of attachment to what we've built, achieved, or contributed. However, clinging too tightly to the past can prevent us from fully embracing the future. Trusting doesn't mean abandoning what you value, it means believing that the foundation you've laid is strong enough to support the next chapter, even if you won't be the one writing it. This trust also extends to the people involved in the transition. It's about having confidence in those who are stepping into roles, continuing projects, or taking the lead where you once stood. They may not approach things in the exact way you did, but that's the beauty of progress. Different perspectives bring innovation, and trust allows you to release the reins, knowing that the vision will continue to evolve in capable hands. Transitions often come with challenges, but trust transforms those challenges into possibilities. Instead of viewing change as a loss, trust frames it as a transformation, a moment to grow, adapt, and learn. It's an opportunity to reflect on what has been achieved and to envision the potential for what's to come. To trust in the transition is also to trust in yourself. Trust that the work you've done matters, that the impact you've made will endure, and that the value of your contributions isn't diminished by your absence. Trust that you've equipped others with the tools they need to succeed, and trust that your role in the journey has been both meaningful and complete. Ultimately, trusting in the transition is an act of faith, not just in the process, but in the people, the purpose, and the promise of what's ahead. It allows you to step into the future with grace and confidence, knowing that every ending is also a beginning and that the story continues stronger for the part you've played. In conclusion, life is a continuous journey of growth, transition, and connection. As we embrace change, leave a legacy that uplifts others, and celebrate the continuum of progress, we honor not only our own contributions, but the endless potential of what lies ahead. Gratitude for the chapters we've lived, support for those who step into our roles, and trust in the transitions that shape our paths allow us to let go with grace and step forward with hope. This isn't just about endings, it's about beginnings that carry forward the values, lessons, and impact we've left behind. So let us move forward with open hearts, knowing that the work we've done matters, the people we've touched are better for it, and the future is brighter because of the collective journey we're all a part of. Thank you.